The City Development Index provides city development based on data over time, thus allowing a comparison of their strengths and weaknesses with one another and a view of their development over time. The City Development Index is based on a scientific theoretical background and methodology. The book Prosperous Cities was prepared as a study revealing the basic assumptions and contributions of the prepared index. Cities' historical development and humanity's social, economic, and cultural history can be explained through cities' development. This section examines the factors that have changed cities throughout history and presents a comprehensive theoretical framework by examining the forms and transformations cities have undergone from past to present. Cities in the global world are cities with production and consumption networks. Globalization has affected and changed the whole world, just as cities have changed through the impact of globalization. Global cities refer to cities that have emerged through globalization and are involved in the process. This massive production and consumption cycle differentiates intercity competition through their advantages and disadvantages. This section focuses on the relationship between globalization and cities regarding the example of global cities, alternative urban approaches, fair cities, conscientious cities, and Islamic cities. Throughout history, cities have differentiated themselves as spaces of justice, morality, and aesthetics to enable people to live together. The search for what is better and more beautiful is considered alongside city life. This search goes on today, and examples of positive cities and their accumulated experiences continue to be guide for the present. This section discusses the equivalence of the concepts of fair city, conscientious city, and Islamic city. Urban planning and urban development involve the spaces that have been arranged for living together within cities these days. Planning and development have noteworthily been considered together since the first cities. In each period, plans were made according to the needs and possibilities of the period. Planning is one of the most important and vital elements for today's cities. This section discusses what urban planning and urban development mean today. A city development model emphasizes mobility, interactions, and welfare, and the City Development Index emphasizes the harmonious and balanced combination of these three elements that develop cities in the social, economic, and education and cultural domains. These involve the continuity of mobility, interaction, and welfare. This section will introduce the three domains and models on which the city development model is based. The view of the cities is based on comparative data. The general status, opportunities, advantages, and disadvantages of the cities of the world are regularly determined according to the standardized and scored data from the City Development Index, and these city data are compared according to their index scores. This book forms the intellectual and theoretical infrastructure of the City Development Index and aims to explain the change and development that occurs in cities. The book addresses the concept of city development from a multidimensional perspective and evaluates the data used in the index. The book Prosperous Cities is used to reflect on cities in order to see the past, present, and future as a whole, to produce alternative policies, and to have a say in global competition. One step ahead for prosperous cities.